So this is another demo called Foretales. Another card game thing going on here. I like the artwork, I must say. That much is already appealing as is. Volpe needs money to help his father and the local miners. His friend Leo says there's someone in town with a very lucrative job offer. Welcome to Foretales, an adventure game where you progress by combining cards and exploring decks. This is it, Volpe, our ticket to the easy life. Our last job and our days of stealing apples from the market are behind us. That's what you said the last time. So who is this contact of yours? His name is Timothy. He says he has work for people like us. And you're sure you can pay? Because I could really do with the money right now. You and me both. Don't worry, he promised a hefty reward. Should be more than enough to help your father and the miners with their strike. And for me to take an early retirement. He's just a little difficult to track down sometimes. We'd better ask around then.
He looks like a good place to start.
A typical region of the game is comprised of 3 to 6 location cards placed on the board. You can learn more by hovering the cursor over them. Sometimes clicking them will also trigger some dialogue or reaction from your characters. Try it out for yourself. Click on the left card with the beggar and he will remind you of what he wants. You're looking for someone by the name of Timothy? Ah, I see. A very secretive fellow he is. I think I heard something about him the other day. But sadly, my memory isn't what it once was. He wants money. Right. And what might jog your memory, I wonder? A bite to eat usually does the trick. About 5 should be sufficient. 5? That's enough to last a few days! Ignore my friend here. We'll come back with some food for you. Apples, fresh apples, no maggots in them or nothing. That's a worry. Ah, I gotta stop saying that out loud. Roll all the cards got their effects, but you can only use the top card. What the heck? The hopeless card. Oh god. Theft. Murder. Theft. Murder. Violence. General lawlessness. Reputation like that guarantees respect among outlaws. It makes law-abiding citizens quake in their boots. Fame. Could be. Food. Money. There's food everywhere if you know where to look. Years in the wilderness have made Leo an outstanding tracker, with a flair sniffing out food at the places of interest. Inspiring call to arms that draws out potential allies in the area. Learn a lot when you take the time to stop and listen. When you're born with nothing, you have to steal what you can to survive. If you're lucky, you'll survive long enough to get pretty good at it. Now how's that for a juicy piece of gossip? One very important rule to remember. You can only play one card per location card on the board. Sometimes it will transform the target card into another. Most of the time it will just consume it and travel to the next card. Standard used card for the board will go back to the bottom of the exploration deck. Once a slot is available, it will automatically be filled with the top card of the exploration deck. You can't run out of location cards to explore because the exploration deck always cycles. So what if I... Over here! Curiosity may have killed the cat, but it never fails to draw a crowd. What if I play...
Well, I don't know about you, but my mouth is watering.
Right on time. I'm starving.
You really do make a lot of enemies, Volpan.
You won't be able to play any card on this suspicious street until you got rid of those bandits. If you click on the token, see the creatures form in the group and decide whether to engage or not. Most confrontations start with negotiation. But if you don't absolutely need to play here, you might as well try to avoid conflict. They don't have many nice things to say. Like, she prefers to let her fist to the talking. They don't have many nice things to say. Would steal from his own grandmother if she weren't as poor as a church mouse. Dang. He didn't get where he is today by thinking for himself. Good at following orders, though. Jeez, look how big he is. Not sure if I should engage. I don't think I can engage that. Let's avoid. Deadly shot in combat can also take out enemies from distance without raising an arm. This is like a good spot to refill our canteens. My wish came true.
Something told Volpan that these chaps weren't here to talk.
Looks like I'm stuck. Same thing here. Not like I have much of an option.
Be smart, and you might walk away from this richer.
Well, maybe there's no need for violence. Rolling over cards at your disposal may discover ways to get rid of some of your opponents. Get rid of enough opponents, bringing the morale of the group to 0, and the rest will flee. If you use an aggressive card, the confrontation will automatically turn into a fight. What if you don't have any cards to play or don't want to play any cards? Click on Auto Battle, token to trigger the fight manually. That would be an aggression.
Right between the eyes.
From now on, both sides will automatically attack their opponent directly. Or to the top left if no one's directly in front.
I think we can claim that as self-defense. Oh, that one was just days away from retirement. Cowards.
How much food did he need? He needed 5. Leo, what? I'm hungry.
It tastes better when it's free.
Oi! Someone just stole my lunch! Oh, you weren't finished with that? Uh-oh.
Friends of yours?
Oh, I think we got one. Now, see what this guy knows.
Let's not spill blood unless we absolutely have to. I can't see a damn thing. Watch out for those bandits, Volpan. They don't fight fair.
And goodbye.
That looked painful. When all else fails, run away.
This is demanding work for an old man like me. I'd like to see you try it. Yeah, you'll get your food all right. Here you go. Oh, thank you, young bud. Now about this Timothy chap. But of course, where are my manners? Here, follow this path.
That should show the way. Well, how very altruistic.
It wasn't exactly altruistic, to be honest. Thanks for the tip, friend. A good day to you, bud. Well, what now? Suppose we should follow the old beggar's directions on that piece of paper.
Ho, what have you got there? Magnificent stuff, Volpan.
Heavily bandaged figure stood alone in the alleyway. It looked like he was waiting for someone. Volpan and Leo approached the figure and turned to greet them. Ah, Leo, you're finally here. And you brought a crow. I'm a shoebill. But of course you are. We heard you have work. Do I ever? But before we get down to brass tacks, I always like to get an understanding of who it is I'm working with. What do you mean? I'd like a demonstration of the value you bring to this operation. Demonstration? Yes, you know. Skills, my boy. Show me your skills. Skills in combat, sleight of hand, or maybe just a good old trick shot from Leo. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a pretty good trick. I imagine that comes in rather handy for avoiding fights. I prefer to keep my hands clean and my conscience. Okay, Timothy, enough games. What's this job? I'd like the two of you to acquire an item for me. A very rare and beautiful lyre that is currently in possession of Lady Cattell. The old bat who lives on the hill? I wouldn't call her that to her face, but yes, that's her. I'd like you to break into her manor, steal the lyre, and bring it to me at the Holy Grove. The Holy Grove? I know the place. I'll get you there myself, Volpain. Excellent! Then I shall leave you to it. I look forward to our next meeting. Alright, we've got a job to do. At long last. We can get straight to it if you think we're ready to go. Or we could spend some more time on the streets and prepare. It's your call.
Ah, damn small town cops.
Uh-oh. Because I did rob him, huh? More likely to be on a snack break than duty. Here lies unfortunates who had to die for your cause. Leo has brought Volpain to the city gardens, where food is plentiful and secrets lurk around every corner. Deep inside the labyrinth lies our hero's destination for the evening, Lady Catel's Manor. Watch out! Guards! Ooh. Right then. Timothy said the instrument is inside Lady Catel's manor. The big house with the labyrinth? That's the one, but getting through the hedge maze is going to be tough. I think I saw some gardeners wandering around. Maybe they'd know.
Oh no, the cops. You better have a warrant.
Little help, please? Anytime, my friend. Now all we need to do is lead the gardener to the labyrinth, and the rest should be easy. See about that.
A fine spot for looting. There has to be a way in.
This ought to thin the
That
herd.
ought to thin out the herd a little.
God dang it, I only got one. We have an appointment with the lady of the house. Would you show us the way through the maze? I've trimmed these hedges many a
That's
time.
quite
Follow
a
me.
statue.
What is it? Sorry, sirs, I'd rather not go any further. What? You serious? We're barely halfway. This statue, sirs. Bad luck it is. Haunted. Great. Shh. I think I hear a guard patrol coming. Quick, hide.
Small town cops.
Where? Patrols we can deal with. How are we gonna find our way through this the rest of this labyrinth? There's gotta be a map around here somewhere. How else do the gardeners find their way in and out?
Feeling refreshed? Good. There's a long road ahead.
Oh boy. Bruh. But it's mostly vanity muscles. Loves to tackle his problems head on. Might be why he's had so many concussions. Responsibility to sound an alarm, and it's a responsibility he takes seriously. Oh boy. Probably. Well, God, it's like, do you really want to do a few more years on the force, and he can retire to his little place on the country? Alright.
Though the guards looked angry, it was nothing a few coins couldn't fix. Just as I suspected, they're all on the take. Oh, that ought to even the odds a little.
Where's the gardener? The gardener? Oh yeah, we lost the gardener. Oh, jeez. I hear someone. Hey, remember to leave the spare key under the mat by the greenhouse door, okay? Interesting. Look. This looks like a map. This looks like a map of the labyrinth. But only the last part of the maze. That's the only part we need. Perfect. Let's go back and follow the map from the center of the labyrinth. I still gotta take those guys out. And it looks like they keep adding more to everything. I'm gonna have to deal with them at some point.
This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Okay, first off, get rid of. Yep. Don't have much in terms of gold.
Smartly done.
Apologies.
Oh, ouch. Oh well, bye-bye.
All right, got directions. So what are we waiting for? If I'm reading this right, we should be there in no time. Good thing too, it's almost nighttime. Perfect timing. Darker the better.
Manor.
Finally. Hey, maybe that was the hard part and it's all downhill from here. Well, you just jinxed it. Wishful thinking. It's getting dark. Time to get down to business. Hold on a second. Okay, somehow the recording software I was using, like, we're out of memory. We can't record anymore. And then, so I had to switch up and finally got this working, I guess. Anyway, I need my nimble hands at the ready. Yeah, I did that earlier. Well, good thing we have the steel card already. Isn't this just gonna call someone to be like, yeah, we're gonna like kill you or whatever? All right, let's do this. Do what you do best. I'll cover the exit. Under the cover of night, Volpain ghosted into the manor undetected. He darted through the corridors until he reached the main hall. There, in plain sight, stood the lyre in all its splendor, glinting in the moonlight. All he had to do was reach out and take it. Yoink. If you're going to tell me that's the end of the demo.
The second he touched the mysterious lyre, Volpan felt an ancient power flowing through him. Reality fractured and exploded into an infinite number of worlds, all identical and yet somehow distinct. Beyond the webs of fate, he witnessed all possible futures, resonating, vibrating, clashing. And then he saw, and he knew. He, his loved ones, his city, his kingdom, his world, everything was going to disappear, swallowed up by a cataclysm whose origin lurked behind the veil of possibilities.
What? Hang in there, old friend. We'll get through this. I'll deal with the guards and get you to a safe place. Volpain? Volpain! With few victims in your deck. For now, it won't change anything, but be aware that if you leave a trail of bodies behind you, you may have to face the consequences later.
Passed with flying colors.
Yeah, okay, so killing people is not always the best solution. The relic. Volpain awoke in the forest of Ronsaray, his head throbbing. Lyre was on the ground beside him, but Leo was nowhere to be found. Leo? Leo! Where is he? What happened? At that moment, he remembered the visions.
Gods, is it real?
Before he had time to think, Volpain was struck with a vision of his friend in prison. A wave of despair swept over him. Leo, where are they taking him? Are they going to execute him? Gods, please no. This is a Doom event card. It symbolizes tragic events that only Volpain can see and that will lead the world to its end. The number above the Doom event indicates how many turns you have left to prevent these events from taking place by changing the course of the tale. Each mission you complete costs a turn. Don't worry, if you fail to complete a mission, you can always retry with no time penalty. Need to help him before it's too late. They must have locked him up in Eisenberg prison. This is a mission card. I'm coming, Leo. Wait, what the?
What's this?
Both smell of blood, the clash of metal, the roar of battle, vision of a massacre yet to come. The miners' strike! Father! The militia are preparing an attack on the blockade. Lady Cattell must be behind this. I have to warn them, or they'll all be slaughtered. I'm going to warn the miners. I'll need to find their leader, Karst. He won't budge an inch without his say-so. Ah! What have I done? It's this damn instrument. I wish I never touched the blasted thing. Maybe if I give it back to Lady Cattell, that might smooth things over. After all, a fault confessed is half redressed. If I write a letter of apology, present it to the Council of Mothers, they might be able to put pressure on Cattell and prevent her from ordering the massacre. All right, Volpain, you can fix this. Better get moving. Oh, wow. Wait, this is a demo, and I still get to play? Leo scheduled the transfer with some other prisoners. It's not clear where they're headed or why, but whatever the reason, it can't be good. Ooh. Like... Well, we better get our friend first, right? Oh, wow. I only have... Gotta get a prison break, huh? What do we got?
Leo's locked up in there. There has to be a way in.
Honestly, this is more than enough for a demo. I have a friend in there. I was hoping I'd be able to pay him a visit. Visit? What you think this is? A bloody retirement home? Perhaps we could come to some sort of an arrangement? Well, perhaps if you arrange to get my fame, I'll forget I ever saw you. God, where am I going to get that from?
Oh no, the cops.
How could anyone contemplate selling such a thing? Oh dear. Captain of the watch. $5 gold. Uh-oh. Curiosity to kill, but it never fails to draw a crowd. So if I kill people, it'll get me what I need. But also that could end up. So you do want to do things a bit peacefully. Oh,
Something tells me these chaps aren't here to discuss pickpocketing techniques.
same group again. I probably should have played that. Do you scamps know a way inside the prison? Besides getting arrested, sir? Yes, besides getting arrested. No idea, sir, but you could ask around the other kids. Most of our parents have been on the been in the clink at some time or other. Hmm. Hmm. My father's in that prison, sir. I sneak in to visit him from time to time. Oh?
Heartwarming stuff. Ha! Very sneaky.
I don't want to piss off anybody. You know what? Here. You guys did good work. I haven't eaten a proper meal in days. Thank you, sir.
Well, how very altruistic.
Uh-oh. I think I do need to rest, though. Oh! Healing bomb and a lockpick. But I need money for that. If I had 6 gold, I would. But I'm just gonna rest. Get some of my cards back.
These adventurers, am I right? No sense of urgency.
Alright. Prison was dark, dank, and foreboding. Mournful wails echoed down the grimy corridor. Guards prowled the halls, eager to dish out a beating to anyone who stepped out of line. Living by unnoticed wasn't going to be easy. No. Search party.
I'd recognize that tale anywhere.
Bullpain, in here. I'm coming, old friend. That's a
Volpan
combat.
decided it would be a good idea to attack the City Watch guards.
Oh.
Well, I hope you have a good lawyer, Volpan.
Oh dear. Yeah, it ain't good.
We'll take that to go, thanks. Well, I hope you have a good lawyer, Volpan.
Well, that's an easy one to get rid of. I wish I had 3 fame to do that. Hmm. What exactly do you need? Because it doesn't seem like I can help you. Hmm. Anyone there? We kind of need some help here. All right, let's hack our way out. What the heck? Huh. Well, we could fight our way through. I'd rather not. I have to engage him. All right. See what I can do here.
Though the guards looked angry, it was nothing a few coins couldn't fix.
I need to get rid of that one.
Well, a good deal all around, I'd say.
Also,
Fans of yours, eh?
yes. Leo, are you okay? Can we talk when I'm out of here? Look for the warden. She must have the key. Oh, great. More of them bumped in there. And it's not the easy kind. I'm out of money too. I probably should have stole some more. Dude, that's a lot of guards.
Nothing's worth a fight with the watch guards. Perhaps there's another way. It's good to get one's name out there from time to time.
Mm-hmm. I got more than enough food.
This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. Oh, good afternoon, officer. This one's got a bit of a height advantage. And weight. I hope you boys have a warrant.
Oh dear. Gotta be something I can do. I'm running out of cards to play. Okay. Nothing to it but to try.
This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
I don't have enough. I have no money. Until now. You need money? What? Oh.
What? Fighting the gods of the watch? Well, it's your funeral.
Not like I have an option. We have to die, weakling. Over here. Oh, hell.
Not as tough as you look, eh? I'm afraid there will be consequences for that.
Don't remind me.
Well, if the gods wanted a fight, they were going to get one. These people ought to start investing in better locks.
I'm not sure what to know the answer to this, but what exactly are you in here for? I've got what doctors refer to as incurable case of kleptomania. Uh-huh. I'm guessing that your time behind bars hasn't helped with your condition. Hard to say, really. I'll know once I get out. Now, hold on a minute. What about our deal? Patience, patience. The timing isn't quite right. But I'll keep my end of the bargain. Promise. There's just one thing that bothers me. What is it? You spent all that time in your cell. Yes. And it never occurred to you that you could slip through the bars? You make a fine point, sir. I'll remember that for the next time I'm locked up here. And without a care in the world, the thief slithered away down a long corridor into the darkness. Good work, Volpain. Now, let's get out of here. Rendezvous at my shack on the other side of the forest. Got it.
Magnificent stuff, Volpan.
Volpain.
The last thing we want is a bunch of angry guards on our tails. not so incorruptible after all. When you have visions of the end of the world, stealing a few apples doesn't seem quite so bad. It tastes better when it's free.
What the heck? Okay, we're done.
Something tells me these chaps aren't here to discuss pickpocketing techniques.
Oh, there. A lot of bandits. I still gotta get to the place, huh? I have,
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you?
hmm.
I hope you're planning to share some of that. Oh, now you're in for it.
God, I have like nothing. Yeah, take this on me. Oh.
I hope you boys have a warrant.
Jesus. The odds are like completely against me here.
Killing guards will only bring more guards. Maybe there's another way.
Oh, if only their morale was like a little bit lower.
How are you going to get out of this one, Volpan?
Not like I have much of an option.
They'll not soon forget that.
Sorry.
Now that was a let-off. Rise and shine, Volpan.
Oh, what now? Poachers. Don't have money. I might be able to get some. Oh,
Don't look now, but that's the law.
there ain't no way I can deal with that. Okay.
Well, if the guards wanted a fight, they were going to get one.
Like I have much of an option.
Though the guards looked angry, it was nothing a few coins couldn't fix.
Assuming I had money.
Seems like even the city watch are on the take. The hero of Eisenberg. Perhaps you've heard of him?
Like I have much of an option.
A much needed. You're taking on the guards of the watch?
What else do I have?
Yeah, he knew the risks. Quitters!
Alright, here we are. Volpan! How nice of you to come by. I didn't know you were expecting company. Dropped by unannounced. Very rude. Glad you're alright, my friend. Come inside. I'll make some tea.
Home in time for dinner.
So many people died, though. Didn't mean to, I just didn't have much of an option.
So, how was prison?
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to kill people. I just didn't have much of an option. What else was I supposed to do? It's like I need to grind first before I take on stuff.
Impossible!
Gods, no. Visions. Eisenberg. The whole town set ablaze. Is there nothing we can do to stop it? Leo, I have to tell you something. What is it, Volpan? My vision. No matter what we do, Eisenberg burns. Everybody dies. Everything is destroyed. What about me? You had a vision of me being taken away and you changed that. Hard to explain. Some of the visions are fluid, like they're in motion. But this one, it's like it's set in stone. Why am I cursed with these visions if there's nothing I can do to stop them? Hey, until Eisenberg is a pile of ash, we keep trying, okay? Okay. It looks like one got eliminated because or it's a possibility? Or maybe it got locked away because I killed people. No. This is a demo. This is a demo and I get to do this much? Huh. I mean, I've already did like 2 stories. And I guess if I keep killing, then I'm gonna lose friends. So maybe I should try and keep killing to a minimum, I suppose. Oh, it's an interesting card game. Or interesting adventure game. Hmm. It's a lot. It's an interesting game. I do like it. So this is worth looking up. It's called Foretales. Or Foretales. Foretales. It's on Steam. Everything about it will be put in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Because I did. And yeah, again, this is a demo. I'm used to demos like not lasting long, even RPG demos not lasting long, but these days demos just seem to last forever. All right. We're gonna go. I'll have another demo probably coming up because I'm trying to clear these out of my Steam. Trying to get out of my Steam and whatnot. So yeah. Catch you later. If you enjoy this or any of my other videos, consider donating to my Patreon at patreon.com/bradry. There's also YouTube memberships, which is pretty much the same thing as Patreon, but it's through YouTube. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, as there will hopefully be more content like this and even better content in the future. See you guys later. And holy crap, when did this happen? What the? Why was I notified? Special thanks to NHK463 for the YouTube membership that happened way earlier this month before, and I didn't notice somehow. And to Balf Games 55318 for the donation. You guys are awesome. Thank you.